Hey guys, it's me Diana and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my stats and extracurriculars for the colleges that I applied to. I am currently, as of now, a graduated senior in high school. I graduated high school a few days ago and I will be going to college in just a few months. So I am officially done with high school. It's been a long 4 years, but I also wanted to make a video giving advice to upcoming seniors because school's over and it's better to start on this college journey sooner than later. So I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I did to get into the colleges that I did. But yeah, before we start with this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias at dihannafrancinewilliams. They'll be on the screen and linked in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I have my iPad here and I'm going to let you guys know all of the colleges I got into and the acceptance rate for all of them. So Howard was a 35% acceptance rate, Tuskegee was a 29% acceptance rate, Clark was a 56% acceptance rate, North Carolina A&T was a 46% acceptance rate, Jackson State was a 62% acceptance rate, UT Austin was a 29% acceptance rate, LSU was a 74% acceptance rate. So I ended up losing audio in this video for some reason, but after I told you guys all the acceptance rate for the colleges that I got into, what I was saying is that I applied to mainly HBCUs because I knew that I wanted to end up at an HBCU, and I didn't apply to that many schools anyway because I didn't get a fee waiver, so I had to pay for all of my college application fees, and the average application fee was around $50, and that ended adding up a lot of money. So I didn't apply to as many colleges as I wanted to before I started applying to colleges, but these were all of the colleges that I applied to, and I ended up getting into all of them. So I was really happy with the result. But yeah, I just applied based on location, and I just really wanted to go to an HBCU, which is why I only applied to 2 PWIs. But yeah, that was just my thought process with the college application cycle. And I'm really happy with the results. So that's basically all I was saying, and so the audio cut off, but yeah. Okay, so now for just general stats like my GPA, my test scores, my ranking, and stuff like that. So first, my ranking, all I can say is that I was in the first quartile of my school, and we had 4, and we were a total of 746. And then for my GPA, so my junior year is when I cooked. Like my GPA was a 4.4, like the time of applying 4.4. I applied test optional, so I don't really know. I took the SAT once through my school and then twice like alone, but I didn't do SAT prep. Like I self-studied, and I would study like 2 weeks before the exam. I'm pretty sure the only school that I sent my test score to was UT Austin because they required it. And my class size was very big, which was 746. And I went to another school before that, but I don't even remember my ranking for that school. But that class size, when I had left, it was like 800 and something. Yeah, I went to very big public schools. Okay, guys, so I'm currently editing, and I know I look really rough, but for half of the video that I was telling y'all my extracurriculars, the audio literally cut out, which I'm very mad about. But because of that, I don't have an audio, so I'm just going to re-say what I said. So first thing that I was talking about were the classes that I took, more specifically the honors and AP classes that I took, because these were the classes that were on my transcripts, and these are the classes that the colleges saw. So I'm just going to go in chronological order from freshman year to senior year, all the classes that I took. So I took Honors Bio, Honors English 1, Honors World Geography, Honors Geometry, Honors English 2, Honors Chemistry, AP World History, AP Human Geography, AP Language and Composition, AP Environmental Science, AP US History, AP Psychology, AP Microeconomics, AP Statistics, AP Literature, AP Government, AP Art History, and AP Microeconomics. So in total for honors classes, I took 6 honors classes, and I took 12 AP classes. So yeah, those are the classes that I took through high school, and I'm gonna be honest, almost all of them were hard. What I will say is like the easiest AP class I took would probably be AP Literature senior year, and the hardest one that I ever took I would have to give to AP World History. So there's my spiel on that. Okay, so now for awards that I earned throughout high school. honestly, I wasn't that big into competitions or anything like that in high school, which going back, I wish I would have been. But in Common App, there was like a section where you could put like the things that you won. So I got the AP Scholar Award. The AP Scholar Award is basically when you get a 3 or above on on 3 or more AP exams. The summer going into my senior year, I believe, because I only took one AP class in sophomore year, so I wasn't eligible to even get one yet. I got a 4 on that exam, which was AP World History, but I wasn't eligible to get it because you had to take at least 3 exams and get at least a 3 on all of them. But then my junior year, I took my AP Environmental Science, my AP US History, and then my AP Language exam. So then I was able to get the AP Scholar Award. I also earned a Yearbook Hero Award twice for my school. That was more of a local award, and that was an award that wasn't national or anything. It was just recognized locally at my school. And then for 3 years, I competed in orchestra UIL. If you guys didn't know, I have been in orchestra all 4 years of my high school career. And in Texas, there's this competition that you can do, and it's for fine arts, for athletes, for academics. It's for basically everything. And you compete with all of the schools in your district. And I did that for 3 years consecutively. And each year that I went, I got sweepstakes, which is the highest award. And it's when judges listen to your ensemble and they choose to give you a 1, and they all give you a 1. And when they all give you 1, that's called sweepstakes. So I put that on there. That's a state award. And then my junior year, I was a part of the yearbook staff, and our publishing company was Walsworth Yearbooks, and our book was featured in Walsworth Yearbook's Gallery of Excellence, so I put that on there. And then also that same year that we made that book, we were nationally recognized for the National Scholastic Press Association Award, which is the All-American Top Award. And those were the awards that I put in my Common App. Now, for affiliations that I was a part of in school, I was a part of National Honor Society. I was inducted my sophomore year. I started my junior year. And through that, I believed I gained somewhere around 65 volunteer hours. I was a student council member my freshman year, I believe. I was in Quill and Scroll. I was inducted my junior year, and then I was in it my senior year. And that club is basically a journalism honors society, kind of. I was also part of the Science National Honor Society, and I was in that club my junior year. I was a part of my club called Ebony Excellence Society for my freshman and sophomore year before I moved to my different school. And I was a part of that for 2 years. I was in 2 different orchestra ensembles because I was in one for my first high school I went to and one for my second high school I went to. But I was in orchestra in total for all 4 years of high school. And then I was also an orchestra crew member my senior year. I was also a creative writing club member, and I was a step club member. I was also a debate club member, and I was in debate, the class itself. And then I was also a yearbook staff member as well as a section editor. So I put that I was a section editor so I could show acts of leadership. And that's what I did in school, as well as getting AB honor roll and A honor roll and the AP classes that I took. So that is what I did inside of school. And now for outside of school, I did more outside of school than I did in school, which I think that's what carried me on my college. But I worked a job, and then also through my job, I won a $25,000 scholarship, and I will be giving y'all a video on that literally right after this video, just so y'all can see how I won that scholarship. But I have been working there since August of 2023, and I still work there now. So before I go to college, I would have been working here for about 1 year and 10 months. And then I would volunteer at my church pretty frequently. I was a part of the audio visual team, and in that I ran the live stream for YouTube and Facebook, and I also I just helped with that. I was with the tech team, and I did that every Sunday, and I also got a lot of volunteer hours for that. And then I would also volunteer for the food bank. And then in my church, I also was a first vice president for the youth ministry, so that also showed acts of leadership. The summer going into my senior year, I volunteered at Memorial Hermann Hospital, and I got 33 volunteer hours from that. I also shadowed at a law court. And yeah, I sat in court, I watched the judge, I watched attorneys, and I put that because it goes for my major, which is political science on the pre-law tract. I also interned for a PR firm, and their client was the Today Show. So I interned for the Today Show under a PR firm in the summer of 2023. And then I also put my YouTube channel on here and how I basically I started it myself. I started my YouTube channel in 2019. I edit my own videos. I do my thumbnails for my own videos. I make the content for my own videos. And I put that how basically I'm just self-established. And yeah, that's what I did. Oh, and then for acting and modeling, so I put all of my acting and modeling work too because I was in acting and modeling throughout school. So I put that I had a supporting role in Surge from Gel Blaster, the Ultimate Blaster commercial. I'll put a video like on the screen. I was also a supporting model in a Planet Fitness ad. I had a lead role and it had over 1 million views, I believe, in a short film that was on YouTube. I also had a supporting role in a Dodge Ram commercial. I had a supporting role in a Takis commercial. I was a model for New York Fashion Week from 2021 through 2023, which I was in high school from 2021 to 2025, but I was in high school for these years that I did that. And then also, I don't really have a clip of this, but I was in a supporting role of a short film called The Art of Acknowledgement. There was a premiere for it and everything. It was very fun, and it was really, really good. But I put all of that on my resume, and those were basically essentially all of my extracurriculars that I did inside and outside of school. All 4 years of high school, I was pretty active in school, so yes. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to see, which videos you guys want to see me do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias at dihannafrancinewilliams. They'll be on the screen and the link in the description below. Bye, guys.